Now, we're looking at Labor's spending on election promises. This is an article in the Australian today. Its spending on promises and key programs has risen above $100 billion. Finance Minister Katie Gallagher is defending a tax on the spending. She cites chronic underinvestment by the coalition government before the Albanese government, and she says there is a need for investment to lift the speed limit on the economy. How concerning is, we're just hearing today as well, the Defence Review is going to cost another $19 billion. The NDIS has blown out, first by $5 billion, then another $8 billion. There's the cost of the AUKUS submarine commitment. I mean, this is a problem for the budget for Jim Chalmers and Anthony Albanese.
Absolutely it is, and I think the Defence Strategic Review, there was a lot of numbers brought up today, but a lot of the actual real plan to fund these proposals have been kicked, the can's been kicked down the road. So I think what we need to see from Jim Chalmers on May 9 is a clear budget repair strategy. We didn't get that in October. He flagged that there would be one this time around because particularly in those big bucket spending areas like NDIS, aged care, health, defence, and also servicing the debt with those higher interest rates, it is very much getting out of control. So you can try and find some savings. They say that they also have to find money to fund programs that were terminated by the Morrison government. And then you're looking at cost of living relief, energy relief for vulnerable households, extra support for women around the single parenting payment, also looking at Commonwealth rent assistance. So it never really stops, and you've got these off-budget funds which Labor took to last year's election, and I think the interesting element around those is to see whether or not they'll hit their targets, because they're going to be fairly long run, some of them over a decade. So a lot of pressure now that they've been set up to see whether they hit their KPIs or not.
All right, Geoff Chambers, thank you very much for your insights this evening, and we'll see you next Monday.